Guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy second day of January 2021. So in the previous video, I talked about the story, a big story today, that the stuff that was some of the writing and objects that were found in Nancy Pelosi's front yard on her garage door and whatnot. And I talked about that because the person that left this, they left, you could see the scribblings anywhere here on the internet, and you'll see that it refers to 2K. And of course, I don't think this person is talking about like Y2K or anything like that. This person, this Pelosi hater, this Trump supporter, is talking about the stimulus check. So I talked about in my last video. This person is woefully misinformed. Now Donald Trump came out with in support of $2,000 stimulus checks, and the general consensus, especially amongst people like me, Bo the Fifth Column, and a lot of other people, is that Trump doesn't really give a cheese and crackers about the American people. This was a battle of power between him and McConnell. Okay. Now, as soon as Trump came out with this $2,000 stimulus check idea of his, Nancy Pelosi was right on board. We all know that. It was all over the internet, clips of her talking about it, everything. She's like, let's do this. We got the legislation already written up. Let's do it. Okay? Mitch McConnell has shot it down. Mitch McConnell has said that the American people, that rich American people don't deserve this. Even though these checks would only go to people that make less than $75,000 a year. All right, I talked about all this in my previous video. Sure enough, already on Facebook this morning, I see Trump supporter after Trump supporter, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook especially. Just one Trump supporter after the next, cheering this on. So what we have here is the initial Trump supporter who was woefully misinformed and honestly kind of looks stupid doing this whole pig's head routine in front of Nancy's house, blaming the wrong person for this. Without a doubt, there's no question about that. Mitch McConnell was the one that shot this down twice, 2-3 times so far. All right. So you look like an idiot right there, right? This Trump supporter. And now we have Trump supporters cheering this guy on. They're still not checking their facts. They're still not reading the articles. They're just seeing the headline. Nancy Pelosi gets blah, blah, in her front yard. And they're like, yeah, woo, woo. And they, I think they read the headline. And once again, it's willful ignorance. I could not, it was hilarious. It was disturbing, hilarious. These people don't read. And they're just repeating the same thing. I couldn't believe my eyes this morning. One Trump supporter after the next talking about that Nancy Pelosi tried to take away money from us taxpayers, how we need the stimulus money. And I can't believe it, I can't believe it. This isn't even up for debate. Not even up for debate. All last week, as soon as Trump came up with this bull that he was for to the $2,000 stimulus, Nancy called his bluff and said, let's do it. Let's sign it. Send it to Republicans, as she did. They put it for a vote. And guess who voted against it? McConnell. And Trump supporters just are in another reality, are completely in another reality. In their reality, Nancy voted against it somehow. It's amazing. Not only that, I see other posts from Trump supporters. Check this one out. I see a post that says, for the people that are always complaining about Donald Trump, why don't you refuse the stimulus check? If you don't, you're a hypocrite. Like this money, these stimulus checks are coming from Donald Trump's bank account. Or I'm under the impression that these people still think they're getting $2,000, which we're not. Yeah, so if I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, I should be turning down Trump's money. It's just, and then it gets scary. In my next video, I want to talk about this, the COVID deniers. And in the same post, in some of the same posts, I see these same people denying that the absence of any of the hospital beds left for the COVID patients in California, that's all a lie. That's not really happening in Trump world. Wow. The level of dissonance, what's it called? The willful ignorance. It's incredible. If you haven't seen my last video, check it out. It's just amazing. I'll be back with another video today. I want to talk about the seriousness of the COVID-19 deniers. All right, you guys have a good Saturday.